This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you, Johnny Gilbert, and thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. Let's take you right now into the Jeopardy round. The categories for the Jeopardy round are countries by newspaper, the Bible, Judy. Let's go to Suriname. What planet are you from? And parts of speech. Okay, let's get back into this. Player 1, you make the next selection as we continue. The Sydney Morning Herald, the Queensland Independent. It's Player 1. Use the Wii remote or press the corresponding direction on the... Right. We return to you, Player 1. The Shizuoka Shimbun, the Nikan Ubejiho. Player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, back to you for our next selection. Avanti, Il Messaggero. Okay, Player 1. Right. Select again. Haaretz, Ma'ariv. Yes, Player 1. Right you are. Choose again, Player 1. Jyllands-Posten, Politiken. Player 1. You got it. Player 1, back to you. As Rachel died bearing him, she called him Benoni, son of my suffering. His father Jacob used this name. Yes, Player 2. Yeah! Good for you. Player 2. When the Jews of Persia are ordered killed, Mordecai puts on sackcloth accessorized with these. Okay, Player 1. That's right. Way to go. You get to pick again. In Luke, Jesus is tried both by Herod and by this Roman governor. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's correct. You again, Player 1. The Jews held these people in low esteem, so they're made to look good in Luke. It's Player 2. Good. Please pick again, Player 2. The first and second of these books cover the same period as 2 Samuel and 1 and 2 Kings. Okay, Player 1. Right. Player 1, pick again. Her losing the Oscar for 1954's A Star is Born was called the biggest robbery since Brinks. It's Player 3. That is correct. Player 3, back to you. As Judy, this 1980 title character, Goldie Hawn said, "And I mean, look at this place. The Army couldn't afford drapes?" Player 1. Yes. Select again. Judy Reyes staffed Sacred Heart Hospital as nurse Carla Espinosa on this Zach Braff sitcom. Yes, Player 1. Correct. Choose again, player 1. From 1984 to 1992, Judith Light and this live-in housekeeper struggled over the question, who's the boss? Let's hear it, player 3. Yes. We return to you, player 3. She hit the top 40 in both 1975 and 1977 with Send in the Clowns. It's player 2. That is correct. You again, player 2. Since many of Suriname's workers come from India, this religion is practiced by almost 30%. Let's hear it, player 1. Correct. Please pick again, player 1. In a 1667 deal, the English got New York City, and these people got the territory that would become Suriname. Okay, player 2. That's it. You get to pick again. A powerful presence in the country is Suralco, part of this giant metals company. Player 2. Yes.
Yeah!
Player 2.
Yeah!
It's the Daily Double. You're in second right now. What'll it be? Here is your Daily Double clue. Suriname is wedged between Guyana and this dependency. Yep. Player 2, back to you. About half of Suriname's 439,000 people live in this capital city. Yes, player 3. That's correct. You again, player 3. It has seasonal weather patterns and iron-rich minerals in the soil, giving it a distinct red color. It's player 2. Good. Player 2, back to you. Greater in mass than all the other planets combined, it's surrounded by dozens of moons. Okay, player 1. Yeah, good. Player 1. It's the smallest and densest of the outer gas giants and has an appropriate name, as it has a watery interior. Player 1. That's correct. Choose again, player 1. Its mean distance from the Sun is only about 36 million miles. Yes, player 1.
Yeah!
Correct. Player 1, back. Bands of debris and ice surround it, as do its satellites, including Titan. Let's hear it, player 3. Yeah, good. You get to pick again, player 3. Dream when you're feeling blue. Dream. That's the thing to do. Dream. Yes, player 1. You are correct. We return to you, player 1. Rodney Dangerfield said, "When I was born, I was so ugly, the doctor slapped my mother." Ugly. Let's hear it, player 3. Good for you.
Yeah!
Select again. I killed a man in Reno just to watch him die. In. It's player 3. Right. Player 3, you pick. We know you're very smart, but are you smart enough to know? Very. Okay, Player 1. Yes. Here's the $1,000 clue for you. So when you're happy, hooray, or sad, aw, or frightened, eek, or mad, rats. Hooray, aw, eek, rats. Player 1? Right. Player 3 is going first in Double Jeopardy when we come back following this. Clues are worth $400 to $2,000 in these categories. Right on, soldier. Medieval Europe. Entertainment history. From the Latin. Health and medicine. And state mottos. Player 3 gets to make the first selection once again. This time, we're moving into the Double Jeopardy round. A student at Sandhurst, he later served in British military intelligence before creating his British super spy. Yes, Player 1. That is correct. Please pick again, Player 1. This author of Starship Troopers was a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy. Player 1. You got it. You again, Player 1. Lew Wallace served as a major general in this war before penning Ben-Hur. Okay, Player 1.
Yeah!
Right you are. Player 1. Edward Gibbon was a captain in the Hampshire Grenadiers before writing The Decline and Fall of this empire. Let's hear it, Player 1. That's right. Way to go. Choose again, Player 1. This Grecian fought at Salamis and Marathon. His 70 plays include The Oresteia and Prometheus Bound. It's Player 2. Correct. Player 2, back to you for our next selection. All right, here with the clue is Kelly.
Bodiam Castle in Sussex was built during the 100 Years' War to defend England from this foe.
Let's hear it, Player 2.
Yeah!
Hey, you're right. Player 2, back to you. St. Augustine established himself in this city as the first Archbishop of the English Church. Player 3. Right. Player 3, you pick again, please. In the 1177 Peace of Venice, Frederick I, nicknamed this for his red beard, acknowledged Alexander III as Pope. Yes, Player 3. Good. Please pick again, Player 3. We're in love with the medieval French literary work called This of the Rose. It's Player 2. Good. Select again. This dynasty of Frankish kings ruled France from 751 to 987. Okay, Player 1. That's correct. We return to you, Player 1. Born William Claude Dukenfield, he took this last name as his stage name. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. You get to pick again, player 2. Dance style of Brothers and Kennedy Center honorees Fayard and Harold Nicholas. Yes, player 1. Yep. Player 1, back to... In vaudeville, Jerry, Helen, Josephine, and George M. were the 4 these. Okay, player 1. That's it. Please pick again, player 1. Rochester, did you know that in 1953 Harry Shearer played this comic as a boy on his self-titled TV program? Player 2. That is correct. Player 2, you pick again. Answer. The first of the 2 daily doubles. You're in second place, so what is your wager going to be? You need to All right, here's your clue. Kathy Lewis was this title character paired with Fibber McGee on a 50s TV show based on a hit radio show. You've moved up to first place. You get to pick again, player 2. This type of sphere with a map of the Earth depicted on it has a name from the Latin for sphere. It's player 1. Yes. Select again. This kind of book is quite handy. Its name comes from the Latin for hand. Yes, player 1. That's correct. Choose again, player 1. Let's go over to Kelly.
A non-structural embellishment at the end of a calligraphic letter is called one of these, from the Latin for flower.
Player 1. That's right. Way to go. We return to you, player 1. The name of this fin on a shark's back comes from the Latin for back. Let's hear it, player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, pick again. Texas A&M's Coastal Engineering Lab studies the coastal type of this from the Latin for to gnaw. It's player 3. Correct. You again, player 3. Lateral epicondylitis is the medical term for the chronic arm injury called this sport's elbow. Okay, player 1. Right you are. Player 1, back to you. Statin drugs like Lipitor are used to lower the bad type of this. Yes, player 1. Good. Player 1, you pick again. A sign of this infection from the virus that also causes chickenpox is a blistering rash preceded by severe pain. Player 1. You got it. Player 1, pick again. There are viral and bacterial types of this, the inflammation of the membranes covering the brain and spinal cord. Okay, player 1. Right. You again, player 1. The name of this fluid that contains white blood cells comes from the Latin for water. It's player 3. Good for you. We return to you, player 3. Wyoming, equal these. Let's hear it, player 3. Yes. Player 3. Back. Nebraska. Equality before the this. Yes, player 1. That is correct. Please pick again, player 1. Ohio. With God, all things are this. Okay, player 1. Right. You get to pick again, player 1.
Yeah!
Answer? The second daily double. You are in first place. So, what's your wager? Okay, here is the clue. North Dakota. Liberty and union, now and forever. One and this. Congratulations, you're still in first, player 1. Here's the $2,000 clue. Virginia. Sic semper this. Let's hear it, player 2. Yes. Good game. All of you will continue on to play Final Jeopardy when we return. Consider your wagers carefully as you think on this category. Islands. Please enter your wager. Each direction on the plus control pad represents a different response. Press a direction to select an answer. And now the last clue. In 2003, Emily Rose Christian became the first baby born on this island in 17 years, bringing the population to nearly 50. What did you put as your response? With that correct response, you will gain Let's see your response. And this correct response will add how much to your score? Did you come up with the correct response? And this correct response will add how much to your score? Congratulations, player 1. You're the winner. Thanks for playing, everybody. See you next time.